Chris, you have been in Cyprus for the last 5 days for your first official country visit. How was the experience?
I think the experience for me has been really positive. It's been great to meet incredible people in Cyprus, but also get the flavour of the culture as an island, what it actually has to offer. It's been great to meet a number of people who are involved. Mohammed, who's the chairman, who's a fantastic individual. Phil Bell, who's very much the umpire manager in Cyprus. But also we've met some incredible volunteers as well outside of cricket, so the headmaster, the heritage school, and different people throughout the island.
What are your views on Cyprus Cricket Development Program then?
I think that my views on Cyprus cricket is, again, it's very, very, very positive. They're doing a lot of good things. They're trying to grow the game of cricket in a Cyprus way. Everybody's different. They understand the importance of game partnerships, working with individuals, but also working with different organisations. And as I say, the future's bright for Cyprus cricket. They've got a good schools programme. They've got some really good volunteers, but also some really good players, youngsters coming through the system. And myself and Stephen Snell, who's been here for the past 3 days, have been really trying to help those players develop, and it's been good to see their development over these 3 days.
So what do you think is the main key area in which Cyprus cricket is doing very, very well?
I think the engagement of the schools, again, it's trying to grow the game in a very natural way, and we talk a lot about as individuals being very self-aware, but also as countries and organisations you need to be very much self-aware and mindful of your surroundings, and establishing links with quality organisations such as education and the local businesses. And I think that's what Cyprus is doing very, very well, and it's great to see some good outcomes from that.
And what about any area where they lack a bit or where they need to improve?
I think everybody needs to improve, no matter if we're an affiliate, an associate or a full member. We are in a development programme, and it is about developing individuals and programmes and our strategic plans, but also our organisations. I think one area that's going to be interesting for Cyprus over these next years is the engagement of local government and the involvement of the European Union in terms of potentially accessing some external funding with that, which is something that we're definitely looking to support and encourage. And as you say, the continuation of that engagement with more partners is always a good area for anybody to focus on.
You were helping with the Cyprus Cricket Emerging Players Program. How was the experience?
Really well. As I say, been here coaching the guys with Stephen for the past 3 days. The thing that really hit me straight away was the passion and the love that they have for cricket, and we've done a number of interviews with them, and it comes across as really positive on how they see cricket and what they want to do. The skill levels are good, you know, they're very, very good in terms of some of their skill-based stuff, but what we've tried to do is try and use a real player-centred environment because everybody's different. And what we want to do is, as you say, is what they take away from these 5 days and how they develop as players, but also help the coaches that have been down here to watch us coach, and they've picked up on a lot of things, but also it's two-way thing as well. Both myself and Stephen have learnt a lot. And as you say, I think it's great to have the Emerging Players Programme in a Cyprus country context, and it's something that we're trying to get other countries to encourage doing as well, because you can develop more players in this way and have a lasting legacy in terms of developing high quality players for their national team.
What do you think about the cricket facilities in Cyprus?
The facilities are really good. Again, that was very surprising. I knew that they had the partnerships with the local schools, but when you've got a number of pitches that are linked around the islands, and I went to see 3 of them, and really impressive. Some really good side screens. The not sports pitches are very good, and they're looked after really well. And the facility here is probably the main one that I've seen that's incredible, because I mean we've got a couple of AstroTurf areas here. We've got like a sand-based area here, and we've got like a 3rd generation type of AstroTurf pitch there, but below is just over my far side. The school is actually developing like a full-size football pitch, like a 3rd generation pitch, and I think Cyprus Cricket are looking to get the not sports instant power play system pitch, where they're going to look to roll that out. It's great. It's going to be under floodlights, so again we'll be able to play cricket during the evening, during the night, and as you say, again it's a good opportunity to align facilities that are already here and thinking, actually, that's a great partner, what can we do, how can we help, and as you say, develop cricket in that way.
From ICC point of view, do you think Cyprus is on the right track, and where do you see Cyprus in the next 5 years?
I think Cyprus is definitely on the right track. Again, everybody is developing particularly well. But Cyprus, for me, when I've been speaking to a number of people in Cyprus when I've been in ICC Europe, they really stand out. They're very, again, I come back to the word passionate, but they do things in the right way. You know, they've been able to access regional funding support, and they've been showing some significant growth, not just in players, in other involvement, but also junior playing, senior playing, and it's been great to see the different ways that they've gone about doing that. I think they've invested a lot of time and money in coaching. 3-4 years ago, I think they had about 11 coaches. Now they have 58. The question is, where are those 58 coaches? And they're actually out there delivering cricket in a school environment, which is exactly where we want to be. I think the key thing here is there's two ways for Cyprus to develop. One is around the participation area. Everybody needs to grow the game, and the more people we have, the better. But also, as you say, it's just that quality of cricket as well. So encouraging like the Cyprus Emerging Players Programme, how that feeds into the national squads, and actually say, you know, having some good results in the European tournaments.
Governance is a key matter. What do you think of how Cyprus cricket is doing in this area?
Governance is a very much a key area for ICC Europe, and it's important that governance stays at the heart of what we do. And it's important that we have the right people in the right roles. I sat down and listened to a presentation from Mohammed on my second day, and I was amazed at the committee that kind of really drives Cyprus cricket. You've got a number of individuals who do a hell of a lot of work, and there's a number of people within there who are almost like a consultancy base where they access some experience and knowledge. But I think they had like 21 people on this committee. They meet once a month, and it's really driven around the development programme. But I looked in there was like 5 women involved as well, and in terms of the equality and the representation around Cyprus, it's been really impressive to see.
Any message that you would like to convey to Cyprus cricket followers?
Cyprus cricket, if I had to say one thing, is keep going. You're doing some really good stuff. You're developing the cricket in the right way. The passion and the belief that you have is fantastic. Just keep enjoying what you're doing, and just enjoy the game of cricket. One of the programmes that Cyprus cricket does is beach cricket, and I've seen pictures, images of it, and I've just seen where they actually play beach cricket. Just be Cyprus, and I'm sure you'll be fine.
Thank you, Chris.